Hey everyone, Varun here once again from Language Academy, and I've got Sukhpreet with me, who has recently smashed his NATI and PT exam. Within just 2 months, he has claimed 25 points towards his permanent residency. Great achievement, sitting on 75 points. Very soon you'll get your invite. That's very great. We'll start off with NATI. Normally what we see is students prepare for 2-3 months, and then still if they pass the exam they get around 65, 66, 67 in the NATI exam, and you only prepared for around 3-4 weeks and you have got 70 out of NATI in NATI Hindi, and I know that Hindi is not even your first language. How did you approach your exam? What was different in your strategy and approach towards your exam which helped you to smash your exam in the very first course?
I think so. It is very important to get your vocabulary correct. So when I first came in, there was some difficulty because I'm from Punjab and I chose Hindi as my elective test because there were no dates for Punjabi.
Yes.
So I got the vocabulary, and I just when I was traveling, I used to ask my brother to just pick up any word and I would translate it to Hindi. So I just, you can say, learned it by heart, vocab. And then when I came here, so there were a few mock tests. So after that, you can say that you need some practice. Then main is the vocabulary, because at Language Academy they give us mock tests which are pretty difficult. So, and the normal tests are, if you're lucky enough, they will not be so difficult. And few tricks, and like in Language Academy, like Varun and Rahul taught us some of the tricks, like just if you get confused in some words, just keep it in English. So I still remember I kept few words in English.
And then still he has got 70 out of 90 in his NATI exam. Guys, it's very important to practice vocabulary, by heart your vocabulary, but unless and until you don't really practice on that vocabulary, don't really practice the dialogues based on that vocabulary, that will be of no use, because if you know the vocabulary but you don't really know how to implement it or use it in the real exam scenario, you are going to struggle in the sentence formation, and that is going to make it pretty hard for you to crack your NATI exam. Then let's move on to your PT. 90 out of 90 in PT, perfect score. You can't really get more than this. What do you think that how your approach in PT was different? Because it's very rare we see students just preparing for 2-3 weeks and then smashing it 90 out of 90. What do you think that was different in your approach as compared to others, which helped you to get 90 in the very first go?
I think so. It is very important to remain very calm. So when I went for the exam, I didn't go with the mindset that I have to take 8 each or 9 each. I just went that I will give my best shot. So after that, again coming, it's very important to get accustomed to the format. So because I gave my PT 3 years ago and I wanted to give it again. So yeah, so all the probably the things that you taught me, like in speaking, to do not forget to conclude the topic, and in listening. So note taking is very important. Listening, like you should be very very careful while listening to what
they are saying,
what the audio is.
Because content is very important. Listening, that's what he said, that it's very important to keep yourself calm, guys, because if you get nervous in the very beginning of your exam, you will not be able to perform very well in speaking, and speaking is the most important one, because speaking will give you around 30 points in reading and 45 points in listening. And Sukhpreet, you have got 19 listening, 19 reading as well. A lot of students out there, they are struggling in listening. What do you think is the most important for listening?
As I told you, that listening repeats sentence and
write from dictation.
So what happens is that you have to listen to the audio. So just be pretty ready when the audio plays. Keep your mind clear and listen to the audio and take notes, like the first letter of every word. So when you speak, just look at the sheet and automatically your mind remembers the words.
That's right, guys. It's very important to make notes, because once the audio is gone, you can't really play it back. So if you have got something in front of you, you can have a look at it and then recall the content. Any final piece of advice, Sukhpreet, for people who are preparing for their NATI or their PT exam, how they should approach the exam, and what do they need to keep in their mind to crack it like you did?
I would say that even if you come from very good schools, you can get 7 each without practice, but getting 8 each or 9 is, you need some practice, even if you come from the best schools in India or Australia, wherever. So the second thing is, if you think your vocabulary is not up to the mark, then you can practice the different mock tests available at your website. So you get used to the words, so that will help you in reading. Listening is all about getting used to how sharp your, maybe how you listen, and do not skip every word, and note taking. So basically it's note taking and listening and vocabulary. These three will get you 80.
That's right, guys. It's very important to practice, regular practice, and then if you practice on the right material, you will hit the right areas. You know what areas you need to aim in, and then you will be able to claim 25 points like he did. That's it, guys, from this video. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Once again, congratulations, 25 points in just 2 months. A great achievement. Congratulations once again. Thanks, guys.